Public education is broken. Teachers are not doing their jobs properly. In fact, send your kids out. Send them to a private education or do homeschooling. Guys, this is not it. In fact, we hear this all the time on the internet, but people who are complaining about the public education, but yet they're doing nothing about it. And they're giving all these solutions that sound easy, right? Wrong. Let's actually look at this properly. Send it to private school. You're paying $10,000 to $20,000 per child, and most salaries and income in the household is anywhere between $60,000 to $75,000 a year. Where are people able to even afford this at all? Homeschool your child? Some of y'all wouldn't even last a day really trying to teach your own kid. And you're coming at these teachers trying to make it seem as if your teachers are doing a terrible job. I'm not saying that some teachers are not doing a bad job. Let's not get that twisted. But when we're looking at the whole homeschooling aspect, why do you think most parents can't even homeschool in the first place? Because not only can they not teach, forget about that, but they can't even afford it in the first place. In the 1970s, 31% of two-parent families were working both at the same time. Right now, that number is closer to 50. It's because everything is up. Groceries is up. Childcare is up. Rent is up. Mortgage is up. Utilities are up. Car payments are, everything is up. And the only thing that's not going up is salaries, man. It's a problem. And then they say, well, the teachers are the biggest problem that we have. Number one, I dare you to become a teacher. If you think it's so easy, go become a teacher then. You get 2 months off every summer, go ahead, become a teacher. I dare you. I beg you, in fact. And the reason why you won't do it is because inherently, man, your own kid is messed up at your own house. So imagine how they are with a whole bunch of other kids when they're not listening to the teachers. I think we need to find a way for us to get back to this place where we can assimilate and actually work together to find better solutions for our kids. And I'm not out here saying that all teachers are great, but I am saying that a lot of teachers are absolutely massively misunderstood with what's happening within the climate and the disrespect that they've been having, especially in the past 7 to 10 years. And I know people are going to say, Brian, what do you know? What, you're not even a teacher. You're right. I'm not a teacher, but I'm an educator. I still educate students in multiple different programs that I created, leadership developments, and ways in which I go into school speaking. I work with kids. I develop programs. Like, I'm in schools all the time and I get to see what's happening. And a lot of times I'm presenting in front of groups of 30 to 40 kids as well. So I've had to deal with some of these issues as well. And I'm seeing what's going on as a different perspective, not as a daily teacher, but as one that gets to walk into many different schools throughout Canada and the US. So I'm gaining not just one school district's perspective, I'm gaining everyone's perspective all at once. And so that's why I'm trying to tell you, education is important for us to pour into, because it's everyone's problem when public education is not going well. It's not just a school problem, it's a societal issue that we all should care about and invest our time and effort into in order for it to elevate its standard. And I'll be real, I see teachers who are being asked to educate, to counsel, to manage behavior, to handle trauma, to communicate with parents in multiple different aspects, to meet with all these endless expectations. And then they take the blame for a system that they did not even create in the first place. I say, stop making teachers wear all these hats. Let them teach. Let them do the job that they're meant to do. And this is why I've also created my programming, where we bring in experts to start working with school culture, developing leadership and all of that, so that our teachers can focus on the job that they were meant to do in the first place, to teach and empower, develop the minds of your youth. Teacher shortages that are happening with tens of thousands of unfilled positions and hundreds of thousands of teachers not fully certified right now. This is a structural problem. This goes way beyond just issues that are happening in the classroom. This is political, this is policy, this is practices that we need to understand and try to help develop. Because when people say public education is broken and it's dead, we shouldn't care about it anymore. What you're saying is that we don't care about our youth. Because guess what? Public education serves the majority of our youth. In Canada, it serves 5.5 million students in public schools. And in the US, it serves 49.6 million youth. That's 91% of the youth of both countries. They're all within public education. And so when you say we don't care about public education or get your kids out of public education, you're giving a solution that is almost impossible to actually make happen. And so instead of us trying to abandon education and public education in general, I think it's important for us to elevate it, to develop it, to put in the right individuals, to put in the right policies, the right practices for things to work better, not for us to abandon the full system in totality. This is where we build stronger school cultures. We are able to support our educators. We build real leadership development for our students and our educators. Because a lot of our educators who get into these leadership positions, a lot of them are not trained to be proper leaders. This is where we build more mentorship, more accountability. We care more about what's going on. And we're also thinking about the political parties that are affecting our educational system as well. Public education is not just a school issue. It's a societal issue. And it should take all of us to also care enough to solve the problem as well. Because if we give up on public education, what we're saying is we're giving up on our kids. This is why I do my radical empathy programming, not just for the development of our youth, but also for adults who are within this field of education, looking to develop their leadership and how they are working with our youth in order to empower them to become better educators and how they connect and work with people as well. And this is why I also do my 3D coaching that helps youth to discover their purposes, to develop their strengths, and also deliver it in such a way that they are impacting the world. And so if you want to learn more about what I'm doing in schools, bslspace.com, DM me, reach out to me, whatever the case may be, because we want to be able to impact your school spaces as well. I am not sitting idly by to say, forget about public education. No, we are going to be impactful to make a difference where it is needed.